Green Bay Packers are at home this week for Monday Night Football after their bye. They're next up to see if they can take down the newly tabbed fabulous Baker boys.
To the end zone to Jefferson. Is that possible? Touchdown.
Mayfield now fully understands what AI was talking about all those years ago. Practice? We're not talking about practice. How silly is that? We're talking about the game. The game Baker Mayfield played Week 14, or the last half quarter of it at least.
How about the throw? Somehow he gets that into Skoranek to give him a chance.
Mayfield is hoping he can carry how he played late last week into this week. Dude led a 98-yard game-winning drive with less than 2 minutes to play. Something like that hadn't happened in 45 years.
Puts a little bit more on this ball. So you look at the accuracy on that throw.
Cheeseheads might not know the boys that co-starred with Mayfield very well, probably just as well as they know that movie. Don't need to feel bad about it. Ben Skoranek, Tutu Atwell, Van Jefferson. They're sort of like the Fred Clauses of the NFL wide receiver world.
He hits Van Jefferson, who we probably didn't even meet until yesterday.
And that's Tutu Atwell. With the injuries to receiver, Atwell has an ability to get separation.
Mayfield fires over the middle and making the grab. Ben Skoranek.
Packers pass defense that group takes on has allowed a 93.2 rating to wideouts this season, middle of the pack.
Fields is looking for Equanimeous St. Brown. First and goal, Chicago.
Mayfield should expect to get blitzed. Green Bay has sent more than 4, over 40% of the time. That is beefy.
It is not easy to get Jalen Hurts on the ground. Just lassoed him.
The Raiders sent 5+ at Mayfield just over 35% of his snaps. They sacked him 4 times.
Mayfield, look out. Down he goes. Slam down for the sack.
Just beware, Packheads. Mayfield was 10 for 12 doing the ballroom blitz versus Vegas. The game winner, he was blitzed. Rating of 128.5 against it.
Now Mayfield goes no huddle with them, and that's hauled in by Skoranek over the middle.
LA's run game was huge for them in Week 13, didn't provide much in Week 14. Stopping the run is a Green Bay defensive weakness, 5 a run to running backs.
Montgomery with a nice cut, and he powers in for a touchdown.
Rams defense is the opposite. They've held running backs to a 3.9 yard per carry figure, held the NFL rushing leader Josh Jacobs to 3.7 a carry.
One way to slow down Jacobs and his physicality at low center of gravity is to shoot a 300-pounder and move him from one side to the other side.
Now they face the Dillon and Jones law firm, both of them hitting at 4.4 or better, Aaron Jones at 5.2.
Get up in the line of scrimmage, break a few tackles. Aaron Jones is a special running back.
They aren't the headliners, of course, in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Fred is. And that's 2 Fred references now. Aaron Rodgers still at quarterback for now, at least until they think it's not worth the risk.
Rodgers, wide open man, and it's a 9-point game as he waves goodbye.
Whoa there, buddy. Is that legal in Illinois? Careful, A-Rod. Rodgers has had a mostly rough 2022, 9 INTs, rating of 92.4, 6.8 yards per attempt. Those are very undue numbers for someone like Rodgers. Now he's up against a Rams defense coming off its best showing of the year. 0 TDs allowed to Derek Carr, picked him off twice, 137 yards, rating of just 36.9.
Carr under pressure. Softball is picked off in the end zone.
And against the unstoppable Taco Bell proprietor, they held Adams to 3 catches on 7 targets, just 71 yards. That works against a dude like that.
Carr in the pocket under pressure and knocked away.
Packers don't have an Adams yet. Christian Watson, though, 4-game TD streak, 8 total in that span, 2 100-plus receiving yard games in there, too.
Rodgers steps up, end zone, Watson, he's got it again.
Fred Flintstone, trilogy complete. And this preview will be too, but only after you fill in the comments section with anything you think is missing. I can't cover it all. I have Christmas shopping to do.